Okay, folks, so another Black Bandit video. Now you can probably see there's a plastic bag there. I got the cylinder out. I'm working on a Minarelli build, possibly some parts that I might be able to put out to the market for the guys that are out there building these things. Um, if you've seen in some of my previous videos, the exhaust, actually, it used to run up on the side here, beside the bike. But I'm actually going to be changing it because based on what I'm going to be doing here, this is going to get probably a lot hotter, and I just don't want it by my leg. I've always got to wear pants when I'm running this thing, right, so that I don't burn my leg. And in the summertime, I don't want to be wearing pants. So in that note, I'm going to be switching this over. Probably won't be able to really put it up, but I want it basically wow, it's gonna be summer up underneath here like that. So this, I'm gonna obviously have to get some work done and some pipe bent to match that, obviously over there, and to connect to the cylinder. The cylinder is actually out right now. I've got a guy doing some custom work for me. Excuse me, to get this thing all done properly. But what I do want to show you is obviously, well, if you've watched a couple of my videos, you will know that this bike has quite a few gauges. It's got its own battery set. But ironically, this gauge, it just stopped working. This is an eBay, or not eBay, sorry, Amazon. I don't know, I got probably about 500 kilometers or more on this thing, and it is, if you look, there it is. So yeah, for some reason, it just doesn't seem to show very well. It looks like it's about to kick out on me. So I'm going to be obviously looking for a new one of these gauges. But what I want to do is I want to add over here this piece and this gauge. This is an air fuel because obviously I like tuning. And this gauge. That is an exhaust temperature gauge. So these two gauges I'm going to install inside of that box. I'm going to put the wiring through there. I'm just not sure whether I'm going to put the orientation of it possibly like this, like that, and put the box, at the side here like this, or maybe up on a slight angle like that. So the gauges will be sitting at the face here, obviously, and I'll have the box on a slight angle so I can see everything what's going on versus it being at the side. But I think even if I had it at the side, I'd probably have a bit of a tilt or something here. I don't know. I think I'm leaning more to here. I don't know, you guys. It'd be probably good to get some suggestions what you think, but I think I'm going with it right here. And I want to get this all completed by the spring because this summer I intend on putting a significant amount of kilometers on this thing. The rear bearing in the carousel back there, it's done. The bicycles, I don't think they're designed to hit 500 kilometers, but it is done. This tire's got quite the wobble on it. The bearings are done. So I will be changing those out because it will be dangerous, obviously. And yeah, I'll just keep that bag on so I don't get any dust down in the bottom of my crankcase. But for now, that is the update on the Black Bandit. So yeah, right up here, it's looking like that's where it's gonna be. You know, yeah. So if you've got any suggestions and you think I'm definitely not gonna put on that side. There's just a lot going on over there. You know. So I'm leaning more. I think I'm leaning more to here. I'll just get a bracket. I'll build a bracket below here at the side in between that space. I can give this, you know, maybe I don't know if this is a 45 or something, but a good angle so that I can see everything what's going on versus putting it here. Over here is gonna, I guess it's gonna kind of off balance everything. And I will obviously put some lights inside of that box, some LEDs that I have got. I'll put in there just to make it look even nicer and, you know, give it more lights, just brighten it up some more. And I want to put some LEDs on the bike here. So I'm thinking here, maybe get some indicators at the side here and obviously on the other side, because this bike does have full indicators, you know, so I can go on the road with it, and I got indicators, so you can see back there. Yeah, that's the hazards. I just got to hook up the front, obviously, but if I put it there, there's my left indicator. And obviously my right. So it's got full indicators. Ironically, I did learn something here though. So the spark plug cable, I had the spark plug cable here, and it was running basically parallel with all my wiring, everything that runs through this wire loom. It was actually tie wrapped. It wasn't inside, but it was tie wrapped. And because of the voltage that's traveling through this cable, it seemed to have cooked the LED, the indicator relay, which is right here. So I do need to put another one. That's why the indicators, they don't seem to be functioning as well as they used to. And that's just because this thing, I think it got cooked in the wiring inside of this harness here. So I am totally forced now to, I got to pull this all up. This bike is under some serious renos right now, but I do want to get it done before the fall and remove some stuff that doesn't need to be on here. Like I got a sensor sitting here. This sensor, I was going to use it, but I don't need to use it. Obviously, I got to take it off. But yeah, it's under quite a bit of renos. And by this spring, I want to get it out and give you guys some real good quality videos so you guys can see, you know. I'm just one of those guys, and I like building things to perfection, and I build things my own way. I don't copy anybody's stuff, and if you look around, this bike is original. There's nothing like it on the internet. So anyway, you stay tuned and like and subscribe. Once again, it is the Black Bandit Bike. Black Bandit signing out.